Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny, and this is today's look. It is a very modern kind of Cleopatra look with an emphasis on bronzy skin, contoured face, eyebrows, and a really pretty easygoing daily Cleopatra type eye. So if you would like to learn how to achieve this look, stay tuned. Okay guys, so although this is a Cleopatra makeup tutorial, I think the most important thing about this is the skin. I think the eyes, you can almost look at them and figure out how they're done. I am going to show you how, but I want to start with the skin because I feel like that's the most important part. Cleopatra was a goddess and just everything and beautiful, and her skin was great, and she had really high cheekbones and her face was really sculpted. So that's what we're going to focus on today. And I'm going to start with my dark powder that I always tell you about. This is Jane Brownie Points. And this is Auburn from Jordana. And what I'm going to do is start with the Auburn on whatever brush you use to contour. This is just an Apartment 5 retractable powder brush. I like how it's tapered. So what I'm going to do is just find the hollows of my cheek. And the way the light is hitting me, I can actually see it quite clearly. And I'm just going to bring it through. And I brush upward. And you should too. And I'm just going to bring it in the hollows of my cheeks very lightly, very subtly, and bring it through. And you can see that very clearly on the camera. For some reason today the lighting is just great. And I'm just going to blend that upward. I'm going to take some more and blush it around my temples and around top of my forehead. This is kind of like a contouring and bronzer type of powder technique. So I'm also going to take some of that along the bottom of my jawline and around the back of my jawline. This is just to make your face look very defined and very sculpted. Now I did a little bit over here, as you can see, but I'm going to blend that out. Okay, so now that we have the first very subtle layer, I'm now going to go in with that darker powder, and this is my Jane Brownie Points. And I'm going to take some of that on the brush, but try not to use too much. And I'm going to put that in the very center of the bottom of my cheekbone, and you can feel that right here. And I'm just going to apply it with one side, flip the brush, and blend it out. I'm going to blend it upward and a little bit down more, and try to make the two colors meet and blend. I want that dark brown to fade out to that really pretty auburn color. And I'm going to blend it. If you feel as though you've added too much, just continue to blend, and then maybe blend a face powder of your natural skin tone to kind of help blend it out. And I'm also going to place some right here, and you can see that actually really harshly for some reason, which is actually really good, so I don't have to apply a whole bunch. But you're just going to go along the sides of your face. Ooh, why does that look so dark? Okay, so now you get to see how I would repair that. What I'm going to do is just take a very little bit of powdered foundation and stipple that on there and kind of blend that out. Okay, but I'm going to take my powder brush and blend it, and then take some translucent powder and reset it. But, I should have actually used my Auburn for that. So now what I'm going to do, my lips are dry. Now what I'm going to do is take my Guerlain Terracotta Bronzing Powder. Sometimes I have a hard time opening this. Here, that is right here. I did a review on this. I will have a review, my review in the bottom bar. So I'm going to take some of that on my brush, and as you can see, it's a beautiful brown. And I'm going to sweep that more through my actual cheekbones, kind of like where you would apply blush. And I'm just going to take down some of my shine and sweep it through my forehead. Now it's very similar to my skin tone, except for it adds somewhat of a little bit of a redness, which usually in the center of my face would be more warm and more golden. But when you do get a tan, when you are a little bit darker, this is what my face more so looks like. And I'm going to kind of even take it and brush it along the top of my nose where I have a highlight, and blend that all over my face. Next, what I want to do is take a little bit of my Terra Bronzer in Dark from Miljo Corp. I will also have a link in the bottom bar to this bronzer. Now this bronzer is very similar to the Guerlain in the fact that it's a very dark red color. I will actually show you a quick comparison. Okay, they're very similar. This is a lot more shimmery, and that's actually why I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to take that and put that on the tops of my cheekbones for a very pretty glow, very, very queen-like glow, and it's really going to make my face pop, and even sweep that over my eyes and on top of my lips and on the bottom of my chin. And do that, okay? Now, I'm not going to be using too much of a blush today because, I don't know, I'm really loving the whole very bronzy, almost, I don't want to say monotone, but my face is uniform, but there's very different dimensions going on here. So now that's pretty much it for the face. If you want to add a blush, definitely use a terracotta kind of bronzy, orange toned matte blush, I would say. That's what I would do. You can do whatever you like. Now we're going to move on to the eyes, and what I'm going to do is take one of my favorite eyeliner brushes. I'll have a link in the bottom to my favorite eyeliner brushes. This is the Robert Simmons E85 round brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and create that cat shape. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. First, what I'm going to do is add my brow highlight. Now, I need to learn to work in order because I screw myself up a lot. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever concealer palette. This is concealer palette number 4. And I'm going to highlight my brow. And I'm just going to go in underneath my brow and carve out a nice definite shape here. Hopefully you can see that. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Because if you enlarge the screen, then I'll be a lot closer. I'd rather you be able to see what I'm doing in detail. So you're just going to go in and do that. And then what I like to do is just take my beauty blending sponge and kind of stipple it out so it kind of has a gradient, and the highlight just appears out of nowhere, out of thin air. Okay, so you're going to do that. And then I'm going to take my auburn color as my transition or my bridge color to kind of link everything together on a fluffy blending brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to fill in that space between my highlight and my eyelid for a little bit of definition. And I'm going to sweep it in and down my nose. This is all about your face, your features. You have to look very sculpted and very sexy. I think if anything, that is more what I recognize Cleopatra for. The eyes, yes, definitely Egyptian cat eye type situation going on. But you know I'm a skin girl. I mean, if your skin is on point, everything's on point. So we're going to go in and blend that. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this darker powder. That is my Jane Brownie Points on the same brush in the outer third of my eye and just really concentrate on my outer V, though it's not going to be a V shape, not a definite V shape, and I'm just going to blend that, and I'm going to blend it, and same go in, down, and really make sure you have this area contoured because that's really going to make your face and your nose and everything look really chiseled, and I'm going to blend that out. Blend, blend, blend away. Okay, and that is pretty much it for that. Now on to the shape with the Robert Simmons E85 brush. Now this is very easy. It looks very hard, but it's not. You just have to relax and kind of use your false confidence. Like, you know what you're doing and everything's fine. Don't try too hard and you'll be fine. Now I'll probably screw up now that I've said that, but let's have a go. And I'm just going to trace my eye shape a little bit bigger than I usually would go. Trace my eye shape. So that's pretty much it for the first part. The next part is you're going to go up and you're going to go down and in, which is actually probably the more tricky part. But for your bottom lash line, what you're going to do is just take a nice pencil. I'm using my Urban Decay 0 pencil, and I'm going to go to my top lash water line. Then come down here, fill it in. And later I'm going to take a little eyeshadow brush with some black powder and set that so it's super dark and budge proof. So now you're pretty much going to go up. You're not going to go out, you're going to go up. You're going to go up like that. And then pretty much in. Okay, and I'm actually quite proud of that. That worked out really well. My courtesy to the chef. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Boop. Let me zoom you in. And then you're just going to fill that in. Okay, so the next step is to add your eyelashes or your mascara. Today I'm not really in the mood to put on eyelashes, and I really love the shape of this eye. It's very bold and it's very sexy. And if you plan to give somebody the evil eye today, they are going to get it full force, because these eyes definitely, you know, they're not the friendliest eyes here. They're very cat-like, they're very scowly, and yeah, full force evil eye. For my lips, I just applied a little bit of MAC Photo, which is basically a really pretty brown nude. And I have it here on this little lip gloss brush and a little bit of lip gloss. And that's really pretty much it. The fun thing about this look is you can use any color blush or lipstick you want. It's a very nude, very calm look. Some people really won't want to pull this off for a day, but you totally can. And you can definitely feel free to go with a brighter lipstick. I actually may put on a brighter lip gloss or something when I get done with this video, but I really like this look and I hope you did too. As always, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye.